Hi, I'm Erin, and this is the Clothes Erin Sews. My channel is all about sustainable sewing, creative refashioning, and my own personal style. If that sounds like something you'd be interested in, make sure to hit the subscribe button and click the bell so you don't miss a thing from me. I'm back from my Disneyland vacation and I am ready to sew some summer clothes. I spent a lot of time yesterday going through my fabric stash and my pattern stash. Maybe a little too much time. I came up with 18 ideas and I decided that was a little daunting. So I split it up into, and so I split the 18 into 3 separate, and so I decided to split up that long list into the next 3 months. So today I will be sharing 6 plans. So today I'll be sharing 6 summer sewing plans for the month of July. I love making sewing plans. It's, for me, one of the best parts of the whole process. But I also tend to rebel against my plans, especially when I make a list this long. Let me know in the comments if you do this too. I can't be the only one. So needless to say, I'm a little bit nervous about sharing my plans with you lovely people. And I'm not a very fast sewist, so having a list of even 6 things to make in a month seems a tad ambitious for me. But on the other hand, maybe it'll hold me accountable to finishing what I've planned. We'll see. Check back in with me at the end of July and see how it goes. When I buy fabric, which is only about 2 times per year, that's with my Christmas money and my birthday money, I almost always have a plan for it. I'm not really one to browse and purchase random yardage of fabric. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that, but that kind of shopping style overwhelms me and I never seem to make very good decisions if I've shopped that way. But like I said, I rebel, so I would say about half of what I purchase becomes what it is intended to be, and then the rest just kind of sits in a drawer and takes up space. Sometimes that comes in handy if I, feel like making something on a whim. I can just go into that drawer and usually find something that will work. But my stash has started to build up and I can't close the drawer anymore, so it's time to do something with those. So it's time for me to use up all that yardage before I can make any more fabric purchases. I'll tell you about my pattern stash some other time, but let's just say I had plenty to choose from. I feel like I should tell you all about how I'm finding my personal style, but I think I'll save that for a separate video. Let me know if that's something you'd be interested in watching. So for now, I'll just give you the Cliff's Notes version. I'm not really into what the trends are. I am most interested in wearing what suits my unique body and what feels good to wear. My style words are artistic, breezy, and slightly edgy. The edgy part is something that's kind of always been a part of my personality, but I've never really incorporated it into my style. So that's something you might not recognize if you look at my Instagram or even with the plans I'm sharing today. But just know that that's kind of new for me and I'm working on adding kind of edgier accessories to my wardrobe. So we'll see how that goes. In the description, as always, I'll also link all the patterns I mentioned today with all the sizing information, as well as any fabrics that I can find and all the fabric stores that I mentioned today. So my first plan for July is a Seamwork Cal PJ set. It's a tank top and shorts set, and I'll be making it out of this dark olive modal spandex. Did I say that right? Modal? Modal. I'll be making it in this dark olive green modal spandex jersey, which is from Serge Fabric Shop. The buttons I'll be using are from my very tiny vintage button stash, which are just buttons I've inherited from different places. I originally purchased this fabric to make a winter base layer of a long sleeve t-shirt and leggings. I'm still not very skilled at purchasing knit fabric online. I didn't really learn a lot about knits when I went to school, so I still feel kind of like a beginner when it comes to knits. Not kind of, I am a beginner. So when I received this fabric, I was surprised at how cool it was to the touch, as well as the drapiness of it. I've thought long and hard, and I can't think of anything that I would want to wear during the day in this fabric. So when the cowl set came out from Seamwork a couple months ago, I thought, I have the perfect fabric for that. Modal seems very comfortable for sleeping in, so I'm really excited to make some summer PJs out of it. Next is the Seamwork Greta woven tank, which I'll be making out of this pink Ecot coffee faucet. Next is the Seamwork Greta woven tank, and I'll be making it in this pink Ecot by Cafe Facet from Stone Mountain and Daughter. If you follow me on Instagram, you may have noticed that I have something else made out of this fabric. It's a Colette zinnia skirt, which I love. It's so nice and lightweight and perfect for summer. And when I bought the fabric, I had always planned on making a skirt and a tank top out of it. So, you know, it's got to be like 3 years later, I'm finally getting to the tank top, and I'm super excited about it. Next, I have the Seamwork Laura bias cut wrap skirt. This is a pattern that I've wanted to make for many years, and I am finally getting around to it. I'll be making it in this natural Brussels washer linen rayon blend, and I think instead of the ties, I'll be doing a button closure on the side, and the buttons are also from my vintage button stash. Next up is something much more exciting, I think. Had to check my notes. It is Vintage Simplicity 6508 from 1974. I do have a small vintage pattern collection, but I've never made any of them. So I'm really excited to make this pattern out of a bright green Essex linen cotton blend from Stone Mountain and Daughter. And I'm going to use the guide included in the pattern to make the little embroidered white X's, just like in the photo. So I'm really excited to make this. And my last make for July will be this out-of-print McCall's M4769 from 2005. I purchased this pattern brand new, and as you can see though, it is a style that really never goes out of style. And I'll be making it in this black and white tiny gingham cotton shirting. I don't even know. It's cotton. It's cotton. And it's from fabric.com. Again, I found enough buttons from my vintage button stash. I like the vintage feel it gives to the dress. So I better get busy. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, I will link a playlist. I'll make sure to link a playlist up here that you might enjoy. Also, please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you want. And remember, you have to wear something, so it might as well be fun and feel great. Bye. And remember, you have to wear something. It might as well be done and feel late. And remember, you have to wear something, so it might as well be funky and feel fresh. In the description, in the description box, talking loud. And I'll be making it out of this dark olive green modal spandex jersey. Took me a while to shut up. Maybe that's why I think they're Bakelite. I don't know. And remember, you usually have to wear something, so it might as well feel like nothing.